guard. At 6'6", number 20. Guard, 6'1", number 13, Lewis Jr. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 43. At forward, 6'8", number 14, Brandon Ingram. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 15, Nikola Jokic.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but...
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And now the Lakers starting group. Williamson out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Irving. And it's G in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, they've got Ingram. Jokic is out there with Grant. And it's Lewis in at the 1. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape. So a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, if you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
Here's G. Cranes it from beyond the arc. G's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. Lewis passes to Jokic. Kicks it to Grant. Back to Jokic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, that's not a chance that Jokic is going to mess up. He's too good around the rim.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. G passes to Holiday. Here's G. The 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Second shot opportunity, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
From past the arc. That shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Now, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Grant with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And the dunk by Grant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, you think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length and use his size and get another rebound.
Jokic kicks to Ingram. Grant outside. Clock at 6. Here's Diamatopoulos. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lewis against Holiday. Williamson in the post. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Davis. Vonleh comes in for Williamson. Kings checked in for Irving. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
King, the pass to G. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Connaughton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Down low. And Vonleh with the basket on the assist by G.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
Lewis passes to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Hell, that's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
24 seconds left to play in the first. 20 feet out. And Bamba pulls it down. King against Murphy. King, the pass to G. Driving inside. And then G with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers on top, up by 1. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in,
Coming to the floor
make
for the
substitutions.
Lakers.
Now the pass to Williamson. He kicks to G. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. G's got 14 points for the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Davis is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Holiday. Then it's G. And it's Irving at the 3, the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Bulls, was tremendous. He had 15 points, and it was impressive how many times he was able to get himself to the foul line and capitalize. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Grant outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Lewis against Davis. Buries it down low. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Number 23.
New Orleans leading by 5. Lewis kicks to Jokic. It's Ingram on the wing. Started by Davis. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to G. A 3-ball. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's G. Off with the layup. Lewis outside. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Grant. Jokic is out there with Ingram. And it's Lewis in a point guard.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
For Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
The first one falls. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Grant surveying the D. Lewis passes to Grant. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Davis. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 13.
You're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. The Lakers making a switch here. Bamba is checked in for Davis. Noah Vonleh comes in for Williamson. Kings checked in for Irvin. And Jones subbed in for Drew Holiday. Lewis with the 3. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one. Pelicans shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
For New Orleans, Brandon Ingram at the line for 1.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's G. 14 points for him. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Beyond the arc. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for the Lakers right now, you've got Holiday. Irving is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's G, and it's Davis at the 5 down low. Back to Connaughton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Connaughton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Jokic throws his down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
G dishes to Williamson, and it's blocked. Now Jokic inside, Diamantopoulos. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Here's Lewis. Here's Diamantopoulos. The Lakers with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. High post, Davis. Pass to Holiday. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Ingram finds Jokic from 15 feet away. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Holiday, the pass to Irving. Launches a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Ingram. Over Holiday. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Irving. There's the pass to G. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season.
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Jokic.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Jones checked in for the Lakers. Lewis against Jones. And Jones over to help. And it's Jones. That's on the assist from Marshall.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Harris. And he makes good on the layup.
Harris is used to the contact, exceptional at scoring despite getting hit on that shot.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly